maintain a slight safety net amidst all this chaos in the mid-ground layers.
And I respect this from Baka and Pars. They really have to make a big end game here. They need more placement points. They were taken out, again, so early in game number 1. This game 2 is pivotal to at least continue their momentum up, right? And you want to win these games. Nothing else matters right now.
Baka and Pars, though, having that mythic hammer, they might have been the team that actually took out Booga.
Look at this.
Earlier on.
Epic playing for high ground with 50 matches shows you that, like, a win condition is all that matters. Like, he's willing to come up here and do this. Go for the crazy trades. Go for a wild exchange. Clix comes in to save the day, though. If Clix can't win this fight, I mean, Epic's got nothing to defend himself with.
Those med kits are definitely going to be massive. Clix also dropping the medallion there for his teammate to guarantee him at least a 50 shield regen. While Clix continues, try and tarp ahead. But again, how much tarping can you really do with 3 builds left to your name? Clix and Epic, they need to find another elimination. They need more materials. It's Baka and Pars now struggling a bit on the high ground. Peterbot and Pollo, they recognize that shield crack sound from anywhere. And it's going to be Peterbot now taking over the high ground next to Pollo. Will drop momentarily, but it's only because of the fact they're trying to run down Yamzo and Rise in the process.
Yeah, but you know what? If you're the rest of the lobby, this is what you want. You want teams fighting for height right now. You want teams expending their resources, going through heals, right? Those are all the win conditions that are going to start getting utilized here. For Peterbot and Pollo, they're starting to run out of materials, so this is going to force them into a battle sooner than they would like, especially since they can actually win the game with 3 medkits. Now Yamzo turning up to the high ground here. If they continue this pressure, if he follows his instinct, he might actually be able to turn this game into a full-out brawl in order for it to, come to a conclusion, essentially. Otherwise, Peterbot might just have enough time to go for the full heal off here. Trashy's already decided that he wants to start doing that. Look at Epic. He's by himself. He's on the run.
He's not acting like he's by himself entirely, though. The way that he's playing, the way that he's been challenging some other players, Peterbot gonna grapple back up to the high ground. It's gonna be Trashy, in fact.
There it is.
That momentarily dethroned, but again, all the focus right now towards that upper layer. Peterbot just slamming Trashy back to the battle bus, though. Good night, man. That is tragic, but at the same time, if you're Peterbot, that is a come up for sure, because now high ground fully established up above for Peterbot and Pollo. Epic placement points all the way. Just not enough, but the spoiler shot that he might have just connected with, that's a huge spoiler.
Take a look at Jagmir in school. I'm actually so surprised they didn't just actually go up for the fight. The timing couldn't have been better. Pollo goes down first. We already know Peterbot's extremely hurt. Jagmir jumps up, cancels the heal from Peterbot, and gets the full finish. That is how you take a game and turn it into a win.
The way that Jagmir and School were maneuvering through that ultimate low ground, it seemed like they didn't have much of a plan, but that spur-of-the-moment decision-making to just go for the immediate challenge up against Peterbot. You have no idea what Peterbot's actual health bar might look like, but again, in these kinds of circumstances, there's just no room for hesitation. I love the commitment to the call there to just not waste any hope in the heal-off, because again, you know that you don't have that if you are Jagmir in School.
Yeah, you know what? And Jagmir in School they gotta call up Trashy and just say thanks for fighting Peterbot on high ground, by the way. If he didn't do that, they would have 3 med kits. He'd likely have so much more material, and he'd be like somewhere off hidden on the side there. But in the end, they have an opportunity now to go ahead and punch their way right out of this upper bracket with that big win there, just because Peterbot's win condition was tossed right out the window the moment high ground was contested.
Yeah, but again, for Jagmir in School, they just played it so smart, because I wasn't able to keep tabs on exactly how long they were playing from that ultimate low ground layer, but again, they could hear all the commotion taking place in the layer directly above them, and still they waited until those exact final moments before popping up. Likely even heard the shield break from Epic on his way out.
Yeah, 100%. Well, we've seen it all play out. Another game in the books here. 3 more to go. Let's catch up with Zeke and the crew.
Thank you guys so much. Look, as much as I enjoyed the chaos of like the first 2 weeks, man, being back in set lobbies is just something so special and different. I was just blown away by Jagveer, man. Like Taco kind of called out in the situation, you know, those final few moments, you know, it's a 2v2. We don't have the heal off. What does Jagveer do? He's like, no, I'm taking the fight to Peterbot. I know I have to close out this game if I want to get the victory royale. And man, he did it in such stylish flair. That was dope.